Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, it says I'm in that mode.
Yeah, you guys turn the heads on. Come on now. That's pretty good. All right, we'll take that 1-0. 1-0. I'll take it. That nigga mad I got the interception, but he should have threw that bullshit pass. Come on now. I had to stop doing that. You feel me? If you want to be a real quarterback and really step stuff up on the field, man, you got to stop throwing bullshit on the field, bro. You got to throw dots. You got to throw fucking dots, nigga. Straight dots. Nothing more, nothing less dots. Straight dots. No bullshit on the field. Dots. Ain't it audible? Interceptable. If it ain't audible, interceptable. And it is what it is. I'm about to eat on that nigga. Put his ass on that plate. Next matchup.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way.
Turning it on. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And you want to talk about game tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back.
Oh, wow, that stadium poster got stopped. That shit so ass. I really want to look at the
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh, they holding me right now.
He is going
Come on,
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on
I'm not going out to none of these niggas no more. Not
Listen, the
again.
defense
No
knew
more.
coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Going to swing it on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 22. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You see all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations, and you know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down, throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Horton.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and look to play another game.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They just keep firing. Quarterback adapted. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Boy.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
I know he ain't like that.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
That defense don't move to lock in.
Might be calling a hot route. Hold and finds his man on the left. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Right on the money. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
18. He's sweet. Oh, yeah. I think I can get him to quit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Quarterback extends the play. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
That could have been mine, too. Came back.
That one this junior would love to have back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We got us a game. Uh-oh. Hey, Terrence, I say you in the chat. I told you what I told you earlier today. I'm overly locked. That defense, I'm going to make that comeback.
Makes the interception. Everybody on defense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got us a quitter, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We about to have a 10. 12-0 sweep this year. 15-0. Boy, I got it. Keep me on my, your girl on. Boy, I got it.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point of going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Like you got to throw out. Take the Longhorns forfeit. 1st quarter.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Not happening.
Hand off from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter.
Right down the gut of the field. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
It's complete to the left. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on first down. Wide open, makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. To throw, it's Manning. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. There he goes down the right side. The 30, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Texas.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll line up to go for two. They'll run play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he
I'm shaking his ass up, boy, with a tight end, nigga. Get greedy on that nigga. that nigga got Nikes on. Come on. That's tight end with 3 TDs in a day. Come on. Yeah, he had never had a tight end do it but mine. Oh, he is cooking. That nigga is cooking. That boy is cooking up. You smell what the motherfucking leaf is cooking.
Boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Trying play action. On the move and looking deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's okay. The offensive coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Oh, look out to the right. Past the 20. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns.
I want to
Hey, defense, that guy's good. might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
I'm about to blow that fuck up.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Dropping back, it's Manning. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Tate. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
While they dial up on second and a long way to go.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout.
And the way he put that
completion on third down. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
And they did it twice.
The connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we've got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. Working that left side now. He's trying to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It is a bit of an interesting choice here when the field goal could put you on top, but the touchdown would feel so much better. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty.
That should have given him his first down. That would have been the game big second, top tier.
So they could take the lead with a field goal, but in this situation, they want to go for the touchdown on 4th down. He'll sneak it.
situation, bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on Yo Booty.
Here comes the two-point try. He's looking to throw. Just a little
Take that bit to the house.
incomplete.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder the analytics world and all that stuff that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought
I was
down
just
at
on
the
that.
26.
Smashing that shit.
Opening
Fuck
play
that.
of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here's the handoff. Turning it on. Pass to 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Going over the top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
Well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
Touch pass on the run. Creates a little room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Play
Captain
nice
Live.
drive together,
Good
get
kids,
the
where you
touchdown,
at?
add to this lead
Cuz.
already. Everything right now,
Logan.
Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he's not going to take the touchback.
Put them up.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. Complete in the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Give me that ball back, man. Capitalization. This is tenderism right here. Tenderism. Next to that, tenderism.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To the air, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. DKR heating up and trying to make checks. On third down, he'll try to pick it up.
Oh, see the game ass.
And he's all bottled
It's your
up.
ass. They did that on purpose. My quarterback didn't even move, bro. Come on. That's your ass, bro. I'm watching this shit. I was watching my quarterback.
Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip.
There he goes to the left.
Man, it's your ass. See, bro? This shit right out, bro.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Looking for the 2-point try. The play action fake. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. Move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Got the quick pass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
First down for this offense. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. A couple away with the pick.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up the first down, still moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Touchdown, Longhorn! And that one will come up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw, it's Manning. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense, quick tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air, it's Manning. And they're not on the same page there. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They want that clock to run. Oh, he's got some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense set for a first down play. He'll try it again. Across the 15. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. He wants it all. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. On to attempt the try. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Manning. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Made a defender miss. And he goes out of bounds at the...
Get the fuck out my game, bitch. Fuck out my game, puss ass nigga. I'm boxing shit. I'm not playing. 3-0. Come on. Getting them out of here. Dolo. Me. Knocked him out. Oh, shit. I made a nigga quit with 0 points. I made a nigga quit 13. Like, and I just had a game and made that nigga quit because he thought he was finna win. See, he got too greedy with that 2-point shit. But thank you. No, weak. I don't know these guys so we don't get fucking killed.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. From the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's a big-time weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody Hayes running the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But recently, they've been recruiting playmakers at the receiving position because this offense has changed. It's now up-tempo. They're now throwing the ball vertically down the field. And they've had so many guys go in the first round in recent years. This dude right here fits that mold to a T. Love watching this guy play.
Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. The give. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Third and goal where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fighting off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown tie.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Got it set up on the outside. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds his man. It's Jackson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Powers through. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Give to the single back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got a man, it's Williams. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Nice nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Lost to fire on second down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Williams. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop. stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. You got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have that.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Fires to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Bernard. Spins away from one. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on second and inches. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping. The defense was ready for that one.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Williams.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Still looking on the move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. You got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Didn't get quite as much as they had hoped out of that one, and the offense will be in business. I think they're going to mark it around the 40-yard line. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Talk about stepping up at a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. Under fire. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Intercepted. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
7, I ain't got 9. I got 3 touchdowns. I do not supposed to be losing to these shitty ass niggas. 3 for 9 and third down. Like, come on, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Ass is damn shit. First L, just cut 3 asses back to back.